we got to talk about Candace Owens, dude. Dude, Candace Owens is like, bro, she's going to break MAGA. I'm telling you right now, dude, Candace Owens is going to break MAGA, guys. With her announcement today, for those of you who missed it, Candace Owens made a rather startling announcement today that I'm going to share with you. You got to see this, guys. By the way, 40% of the people who are watching my YouTube are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that sub button. All right? You get all the good gossipy shit, and you laugh your ass off, and you get a lot of Kermit phone. All right? All right, Candace Owens made an announcement that is threatening to break MAGA. Here it is.
So the FBI has had physical possession of Hunter Biden's laptop, which reportedly contains, well, a lot of disturbing material.
You have access to that actual laptop.
A jury found Hunter Biden guilty of 3 felony gun charges.
I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Oopsies. He lied. He pardoned a crackhead. Hunter Biden. Welcome to the Candace Owens Show.
I've heard you call me a crackhead many times, and the truth of the matter is, I was a crackhead. The quote-unquote laptop, which, by the way, is you know what the laptop proved?
That you were a crackhead.
There you go. My marriage fell apart, and it just started a really, really dark cycle. My brother called me and said, this has got to stop. And it forced me into a choice. And the choice was, do I get out of bed and live, or do I die?
DC is corrupt. Politics is corrupt.
But something's changed, Candace. It's not left or right. The DC elite of the left, they crushed my dad because he was never part of that club. He was never part of the Epstein class. You know one thing he didn't do? He didn't greenlight to turn Gaza into a Trump golf course with the maitre d' being Jared Kushner. War in Iran that they started, that every president before him was pressured by the Israelis.
And I do think there was something about the Charlie Kirk assassination that everyone just sort of looked up.
They're the people that Charlie Kirk made. The level of disloyalty or fear, I don't know what it is. And the criticism of you for asking the questions for someone who was like a brother to you, it's like, what the F are you talking about? I listen to you and I go, right on. The Acts of John, there is a thing that Christ says, you must learn to suffer as I do in order to be able not to suffer.
Dude.
And that is the greatest lesson of everything.
All right, so there you go, guys. That is 3 days from now, on Thursday. This is Candace and Hunter Biden. Okay, now it's weird, right? Because it's weird to see like Hunter Biden and thinking about his dad and thinking about his dad being pushed out of the presidential race, thinking about how his dad should have never been running, but how there's a lot of different levels of like political anger that are existing. There's like the Clintons, the Bidens, the Obamas, many political royalty sort of families, the billionaires on the left and the right. And there's a lot of Christians. Now, the thing about Joe Biden is Joe Biden was like a devout fucking Catholic, like a super Zionist Catholic. Okay. And so there is a lot of, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of broken alliances on all different sides of this thing that is, left and right. And then there's different alliances inside the left and inside the right. But now, dude, again, though, Candace they're trying to like peel a populist wave that is like, you may notice, okay, that Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson are trying to create a new anti-establishment movement. Okay? Cenk Uygur and 𝗙liche 𝗶𝗍𝗆 want to help them. Now, it's interesting to see Hunter Biden like throw his hat in the ring there, and I'm curious to see about this interview because he's talking about like the political elites in DC, but like, dude, his dad was like one of the political elites. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Biden was like, dude, he was the old school, like white conservative racist guy that they attached to Barack Obama to make a black man palatable to middle America. So it's real interesting to me to see Hunter try to now say, oh, my dad was like not the elite. And like, bro, I am not buying that bullshit. Like Hunter Biden is now trying to be like, oh, Biden was like, oh, you know, I mean, he may not have been the Epstein class, but he was one of the people who protected the Epstein class. I mean, give me a fucking break, right? They still protected them, all of them, okay? When he was fucking Obama's vice president, like all that shit was around. That was all at the FBI. But so this, guys, is really interesting to see Hunter Biden now being like, oh, my dad's not part of the DC elite. And it's like, yo, come on. Now Hunter Biden's trying to like, what is he doing? Is he going to make a move to be in the new Tucker? Like, is he going to make a move to be in the Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, like middle populism shit? Is Hunter Biden going to go in there? Or what's going on here? Okay? I mean, I don't have any beef with Hunter Biden. I don't. Okay? He got dragged through some shit. Okay? But I'm real curious about this interview because that line about, oh, my dad wasn't part of the DC elite, that one hit me and I was like, whoa, that's a lie. Okay? That is a lie. His dad was very much a part of the DC elite. Like, very much. So, I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. It is going to break the internet, okay? You know? And I you know, he may get in there and break this shit apart, but you notice something else, though, where he was saying to Candace Owens, you're just asking questions. Why are they mad at you for asking questions about Charlie Kirk? And I'm like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking questions, but I am intrigued. What's his play, guys? What's his play, right? I mean, you know, are they like gonna try to bring Trump down? Are they setting the stage for Tucker Carlson to like pull shit out of the middle? Are they trying to like, you know, I'm intrigued. Okay, I am. I'm super intrigued. But guys, can we just say the internet is not kind? Look at these comments, dude. Of course you had to get a crackhead to come in and agree with you. Dude, look at this. Graham Allen, right? Just two Dems having a casual conversation. Dude, MAGA is gonna fucking, they are like really falling apart with this. Here's MTG says, I am so interested in this interview. This is what real journalism looks like, along with where the political underground of America is moving. Truly fascinating. Everyone I know is so disgusted with the two-party system that has completely failed every single American. Now, guys, listen to me very closely. I want to be crystal clear here. I, too, am disgusted with a lot of the two-party system and the fact that most of our time we are picking the lesser of two evils. However, at the same time, guys, Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly and Marjorie Taylor Greene are not it. Okay? Whatever third-party anti-establishment movement we have, it will not be with those fucking degenerate replacement theory evangelical fucking weirdos. Not a chance. Yes, Nick Fuentes is the same, dude. Fuentes, MTG, Tucker, Megyn, and Candace are all the same. They're a hydra, okay? They are a five-headed hydra, and fuck them, okay? Fuck them, guys. We are not getting on board with these guys. I mean, that's what they're trying to do, okay? And we are not There's no fucking way, dude. There's no way. But look at this. The Groypers are already saying it. Dark horse candidate. Oh my God, dude. No way, guys. Look at this shit. Dr. Groyper says Hunter Biden is a dark horse candidate. There, I said it. Remember the clip of Nick Fuentes? When Nick Fuentes says there's a dark horse candidate that Fuentes was going to be behind, and everyone thought he was talking about Tucker. What if he's talking about Hunter Biden? Dude, I mean, like, dude, you have Spencer Pratt running for LA mayor. Anything is possible. Dude, we're entering the fucking Twilight Zone here, guys. You know what I mean? We are in the Twilight Zone. Seriously. Dude, at this point, guys, I just don't rule anything out, because I will admit, guys, I never thought I thought Trump had no chance of winning. I did. I knew that Biden fucked up, but we had Kamala, we had Tim Walz. I'm like, there's no way people are going to show up and vote for this insurrectionist who's been lying about the election for 5 years. There's just no way. Okay? Kamala Harris is going to win by like 3%. She's going to take half the swing states. And right? I thought there's no way. And then I looked at the numbers, and like 52% of white men voted for Trump. You know, 54%, 52% of white women voted for Donald Trump after he overturned abortion, after he grabbed him by the pussy, after he Epstein best friended, after he raped people. White women, 52% voted for Donald Trump. Like, bro, what fucking world are we living in? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Dude, wait. Yo, white women voted for Donald Trump after all that shit. Get me off the planet. Get me off the planet, please. Send an asteroid. Thank you. Bye-bye. You know? I mean, come on, bro. Come on. When you say Kamala lost the Muslim voters, it shouldn't have mattered that Kamala lost the Muslim voters, because white people should have been smarter than to elect a goddamn lying insurrectionist piece of shit, rapist, MFer. You know what I mean? I know Kamala made a bunch of mistakes, but we should have never had that worry, because the white people should have been like, goddamn, this guy was a horrible president, fucked up the pandemic, has been lying for years, is a rapist. Like, let's not do that again. But we fucked it up, okay? We fucked it up. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.